morning, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akatsuki no Yona, aka Yona of the Dawn, chapter 196. So last chapter was really heartbreaking because we found out that the illness has really progressed in Lady Yonhi, so she had to get out of there. And we saw that the people were treating King Il like shit. They really wanted Yuhan to be king. So what Suwon said sounds about right, but the thing we don't know, though, for sure, we don't know what went down in that room between Yuhan and King Il. But what I'm guessing, unless they're going to show it in this chapter, is that basically King Il blamed Yuhan for Kashi's death because Kashi died when she was going to visit Yuhan. That's my guess anyway. But anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. Lady Yonhi, please eat a little. Poor girl. Mother, how's Lady Yonhi? I see. It must be so painful to her. I can't believe it either. That Lord Yuhan is no longer with us. And chapter 196 is titled, The Pain That Was Inflicted on Those Who Inflicted It. Lord Yuhan was dead. He had left on a long ride and slipped. Oh, he slipped off a cliff. I couldn't bear looking closely at his disfigured shape. That's what they say. But remember what Suwon said. It's a different story. They probably threw him off the cliff after Il stabbed him. It's a cover up. Why did he have to go before me? Everyone is going before me. Mother, how about going out? You'll feel hungry if you take a stroll too. I'm sorry, I can't stand up. This world is very dark and I'm terrified of it. I can't stop shaking. What am I saying? Man, these panels are great, by the way. Suwon is so composed, and yet, God, I love this art. Suwon is just so cute. Then let's stay here and talk. He is so much like his father. He totally is. When Queen Kashi died, I stayed by Yona's side all the time. From now on, I'll be with you, Mother. Aww. You see, I'll become Father's replacement. Right now, that sounds very disturbing. Not in that way. God, my mind is in the gutter. You see, I'll become Father's replacement. Right now, it's difficult, but just wait and see. I'm grateful for being blessed with this child. Thank God. I fell asleep before I knew it. Where's Suwon gone to, I wonder? I have to pull myself together. Even though Suwon is carrying himself brightly, there's no way his mind isn't in turmoil after losing his beloved father. Why are those people gathered? Suwon, Keishuk, and Lord Yuhan's personal guard. What are they up to in the middle of the night? I'm back from inspecting Father's corpse, so what's your conclusion? His corpse? They have desecrated Lord Yuhan's grave? Suwon, what on earth? His injuries were so grievous it was hard to discern it, but it was there. Traces of a sword wound from behind. Then, the story Keishuk told was true? So Keishuk was... Dude, he was there! He was the one who saw everything. It wasn't Suwon who saw it. It was Keishuk who saw it. I thought it was strange that someone like Lord Yuhan would make such a blunder and fall from a cliff. What you said about Lord Yuhan having... sorry, wording slash, let me read this again. I thought it was still that someone like Lord Yuhan would make such a blunder and fall from a cliff. This settles it. What you said about Lord Yuhan having been murdered by His Majesty Il. What the... But to think that Lord Yuhan would lose to that weak king. He wasn't on single combat. King Il stabbed him from behind. Oh, I think we all knew this. We all knew that. Well, first I think Suwon mentioned it, but yeah, but even if Suwon didn't say it, we all knew that that was going to be the case. How does... God, he figuratively and literally backstabbed him. Oh my God. Think about it. Il backstabbed Yuhan by taking taking Lady oh my God, Lady Yonhi to the temple without him knowing. So that was kind of like and because of that, Yuhan, fought back. So he rampaged back. So yeah, taking Yanhee to the temple was already a stab in the back to Yuhan, and then all this other shit that went down, including how Eel treated Yuhan after all the shit with the temple and the priests. Yeah, that was definitely some backstabbing there as well. And then now this, the literal backstab. Oh, damn. I lost my spot here for a sec. Hold on. What? How despicable. Why did he do such a thing? Keishuk, you were together with Lord Yuhan. No, something must have happened. I accompanied him as far as the castle. When they left on a long ride because they said they wanted to talk between themselves, I was told to dismount. I felt a little uneasy that the invitation had come from King Eel, so I followed from a distance, unbeknownst to them. At first, they seemed to be talking about trivial things. Oh, we're gonna file the conversation! Holy shit! Damn it! I'm gonna be late to this virtual panel, but I don't even give a fuck right now. Sorry, Magamino. I'll have to watch it I'll have to watch on demand. Whatever. I was surprised. This was the first time you invited me for a long ride, no? I wanted to relax a little, you see, and I haven't gone out at all since Kashi died. I see. From now on, call me anytime. So, elder brother, about my wife Kashi, you see, she was a survivor from the temple, a shrine maiden. Did you happen to know that? No. Was she then? Yes. Oh! Dude! I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, Yuhan had this shit coming. This was but I'm sorry, Eel started it. First of all, Eel fucking started it. Second of all, Eel, you are a piece of shit for, like, literally stabbing your brother in the back. Your brother who fucking stood up for you when the rest of the kingdom wouldn't. You're a piece of fucking shit. King Eel is a piece of shit. Why are you... Eel, why are you making such an incredulous face? We're brothers. I could see through your lies, elder brother. You knew it, didn't you? No, you ended up finding out, was it? And that's why you... Wait, what? That's why you murdered Kashi? No, wait, what? Wait, what? Lord Yuhan killed Kashi? Is that true? Lord Yuhan killed Queen Kashi? So Lord Yuhan didn't forgive a survivor of the oppression? No, he said it wasn't true. I believe Yuhan on this. Why would Yuhan lie about that? That was dude. Those rebels had nothing to do with Yuhan shit. Okay, here's the thing. Yes, the rebels supported Yuhan. This motherfucker doesn't accept the fact that the people don't like him and they like Yuhan more. And because of that, the rebels came out and went after the queen. That's what happened. She was just an apprentice shrine maiden, so I overlooked it. What do you mean you overlooked it? You've always been like that, elder brother. You oppress those you can't understand from your lofty position, and bring down the hammer of judgment on them. That's a grave sin. Look who's talking! Besides, she was no mere shrine maiden. Yona was born to her. She was the exalted mother to the Crimson Dragon King. Eel, you were fooled by that woman. Sorry to say it, Yuhan. He wasn't fooled. Kashi was right on that in that regard. She wasn't that kind of person. Our Lord Father also understood. Of course, even the old man fell for that woman's ruse. Don't you understand? Because of her, the country will go into decline. Elder brother, you're twisted. Yona's the reincarnation of the Crimson Dragon King, and she will protect this country with the 4 dragons of legend. Cut the crap. Look at the facts instead of being obsessed with a meaningless delusion. You're the monarch of Kuka Kingdom. If you rule righteously as king, I'll gladly swear my loyalty to you. I'll dedicate whatever life I have to you. See, here's the thing. I understand both sides. I'll play devil's advocate. Understand Yuhan's point of view. Yuhan's just like, dude, you are fucking nuts. If we didn't know the shit about Kashi that we did, then I could totally understand. I think we would all be on Yuhan's side on this one. But like at the same time, I can't. You know what? I can't even side with Eel on this. This is fucking stupid. You should be taught. But the only reason why I'm gonna play devil's advocate is because I'm going through grief like this. So I can understand where he's coming from. He's fucking mad because his woman is dead. His wife is dead. His queen is dead. Did he really love her? I don't know. That's the only thing. But it doesn't seem like he... I really don't want to sound like an asshole and say that he didn't. But it really seemed like he only wanted to be with Kashi so that Yona would be born. That's what it seems like to me. But let me read this again. If you rule righteously as king, I'll gladly swear my loyalty to you. I'll dedicate whatever life I have to you. But don't you clutch a useless straw of hope in a position like yours. Do you think you can entrust our country to the gods? I can't take a step further with you by my side. What? Lord Yuan appeared to be desperately trying to bring King Eel, who was spouting thoughtless, nonsensical remarks, to his senses. Without once drawing his sword, he fell down the cliff just like... Kaisuk, you bastard! If you saw that, why didn't you rush to the help of Lord Yuan? That is a very good question. Why the fuck did you not go over there, Kaisuk? But again, I understand where Yuan is coming from. I understand why he didn't do that, because that was his brother. But damn, King Eel, you are a piece of shit. Ugh. That's why I say that, like, I know you could make the argument that religion is just a cult, period. Like, any religion is a cult. But where Eel went, that extreme like that is very cult-like. I'm sorry, that is cult-like. Bastard, you had to draw your sword. Draw your sword and stop His Majesty. No, stop Eel. Mr. Kaisuk was seriously injured in battle and doesn't have full control of his legs and arms. Shit, what a good-for-nothing. I'd have accompanied him. Regrettable, how very regrettable. I had thought Eel becoming king was a mistake of sorts, but now I'm afraid His Majesty Junon was brainwashed by that priestess and Eel's falsehoods. At first I had resigned myself to His Majesty's, Majesty Junom's command regarding who was to become king, and yet Eel is the one man in this world I won't forgive. His Majesty Eel killed Lord Yuan, but that was because Lord Yuan had murdered Kashi. Lord Yuan, on the day Kashi was supposed to pay me a visit, had Kashi, Lord Yuan. Wait a minute. I still don't think Yuan killed Kashi. No way he did that. I don't think he did. Yes, you could make the argument that it sounds like he did based on what he said about, her delusions and shit. But I believe the rebels killing her more than this shit, to be honest. Anyway, we mustn't let that man remain seated on the throne like this. We have to drag him off and correct his conceited notions about the Crimson Dragon or whatever by any means. That's right, we'll protect this country to fulfill Lord Yuhan's wish. What? That's not... Oh, please wait. I don't think it's wise to make a move under the sway of our emotions. Good man, Suwon. Suwon, but there are many things we don't know about His Majesty Eel's thoughts. And if a power dispute breaks out right after a new king was crowned, the country will be thrown into disarray. Man is smart. This man, I swear, he takes after his father. Please give me time. Suwon, how composed he bears himself, and he's still 9 years old. He also said he'd break into Lord Yuhan's grave himself. He said he should do it as he could give an excuse if someone saw him, and he wasn't shaken in the least on the sight of his father's corpse. Hey, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If that one were to become king, the Dream Lord Johan was unable to achieve a Kuka Kingdom and control... A Kuka Kingdom and control the entire continent? What? Can't he fulfill it? So that's what he's trying... so that's what Suwon's trying to do. Suwon is trying to do that before he succumbs to the Crimson Dragon illness. Suwon. Woo, he mad. Mother, did you go for a walk? I was surprised that you weren't here. It'll be harmful to your body. Please go to bed. Suwon, did you hear something? Uh-oh. About His Majesty Eel, I'm not going to do anything now. Now, you say? Do you also want to kill His Majesty Eel forthwith, Mother? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Mother. It would be difficult to do it straight away. I have to make sure whether His Majesty Eel is capable of protecting this country. I don't understand all this talk about Yona being the reincarnation of the Crimson Dragon King, but what if you judge that His Majesty Eel cannot protect the country? I'll get him to step down, or perhaps... Suwon, what Father said was right. We mustn't leave the country to the gods. I share the feelings that Father expressed in his last words. I'm glad of it. Suwon, wait! I'm at a loss. From where should I begin? I understand if you bear hatred towards His Majesty Eel, but Yona, what would you do about Yona? If you pass judgment on His Majesty Eel, won't Yona pay for it as well? Aren't you very close to each other? Why is this child so dispassionate? Mother, His Majesty Eel and Yona's stories are... Woo! His Majesty Eel and Yona's stories are separate matters. I like it. I like the way this man, or I should say this boy thinks, but I like the way Suwon is thinking about this. Again, I know he's only 9, but man, he took after his father. His father must have been a genius as a kid, because this kid is smart as shit. I love it. I think he's smarter than the majority of fucking adults. This kid is smart. If I put all the things I have to think about into the same box, I'll find no answers, even if I mull them over my entire life. Ooh, this is from a 9-year-old. Jeez. Father used to say if we don't apply our this is so important. Father used to say if we don't apply our reasoning with efficiency to swiftly arrive at answers, the country will be ruined. Sound familiar, doesn't it? That is some... Dude, I'm gonna enjoy posting that panel on my fucking Twitter. That is some straight up wisdom from Suwon. I'm close with Yona, but I think it's mistaken to put that box up in the first place. I said I'd become Father's replacement. No, I have no need for the gods. I'll ascertain things by myself. Dude, this chapter was amazing. It was definitely... I'm sorry, I had to put off an industry panel for this, but thank God that Crunchyroll Expo has DVR for it, so I can watch it from the beginning But man, this chapter was worth it. I am very, very happy with this. This really explains a lot. I love Suwon's way of thinking. I really do. I hate that I have to say that I like Suwon's way of thinking, but I do. Because I've hated Suwon in this entire manga, but this really explains everything. It does. Oh god, it does. I love it. The main thing that I love about Suwon's way of thinking is that, look, I gotta put, Yona and Eel are separate things. I'm gonna judge them as an individual. I'm not gonna put them all together, because otherwise I'll go fucking mad. The other thing I like too is that he wants to find all the answers before he decides what he wants to do. I really, really like that as well. I like that he wants to figure things out for himself. This is nice, and this is what a lot of kids don't have nowadays because they're being fucking indoctrinated, but that's a whole different thing. But I would say that Suwon's way of thinking is kind of how we should think about a lot of shit like this, especially with what he said in response to Yuhan's death. He's like, no, we don't want to go we don't want to go in there right now on emotions. Nuh-uh, that ain't the right way to go, because if we do that, country's gonna go into disarray, similar to what's going on right now. Right now in the streets. If you watch Riot Live PD, especially, you know what I'm talking about. The other thing that I want to mention here is, and I want to leave this live reaction off question-wise, is, do you guys think that Yuhan killed Kashi? I really want to say no, because the only reason why I'm going to say no is because that would have hurt Yanhee. And he did everything he could to make Yanhee happy. So I don't think this, I honestly believe Yuhan when he said he didn't kill Kashi. I really don't believe he did it. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Yuhan killed Kashi? I'm leaning more towards rebels that are in support of Yuhan being king killed Kashi, but I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Akatsuki no Yona. Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.